So when you have it just like the whole steady eighth notes, when you add that in there, if you do this all as steady eighth notes, it's like yeah. Something like that.
If that's wait.
Yeah, but it's not that fast. See, just do. Okay, I want you to do this. Play here and all of these as 16ths. See? Good. Not that fast.
Isn't it?
No, those are only 16ths. So if you're playing, so play this again, that measure, and play through this measure, continuing with all 16th notes. So this one will have 2, and this will have 4, and so on. So. Keep it all. Da, 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 da. So do you see how these are actually slower, much slower than you were playing them? So, let's try back from the piano and have the actual rhythms with it, okay? That was much better. Just be careful here. It's the same kind of thing, so it's
What I was thinking was, can I start from the very beginning, being that I pretty much had like the first page pretty good, but there's just like a few sections.
Yeah, sure.
And then you can like kind of stop me and we can like tweak a few sections maybe on the first page and then go with it. Okay. And when it comes to the rest, I should kind of just like skip them and move on to the...
Skip them until you have measures of them. For this one, just get used to the,
So with the...
only... 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, because that part there, if you ever were to play with a pianist, you'd have to come in there. Because I remember from me, my biggest problem was like I would take too much time because that's what I was used to doing. So, but, yeah, that's good. On the pianos, you might want to see if you can make even more of a contrast between the fortes and the pianos.
Okay.
So I heard some, but wasn't a lot. So how about just try from the second entrance and see about doing the softer piano.
Okay. I'm okay, sorry.
That's much better.
And then, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, and ba, like
it's 1, 2, 3, da da da. And that's all in forte.
Okay. What?
No, I think on that rest before the pickup, I think you took a little bit more time. With the pickup again, it's just I feel like it's very abrupt, and it's very disconnected from this line.
The pickup,
like this one, yeah. It's actually it leads into the next part, yeah. Yeah, I like that. So.
But what was I doing different? If I'm going from.
It was just it didn't sound connected. It was like kind of like, you know how Andrews and Orchestra Hill be like, it's not like or whatever, not like that, but where you play the and beat in connection with the first one when it's actually leading into the next one. It was just sounded like that same kind of principle.
So, I'm gonna start there again.
Yeah. Yeah, that was better. You even started a little more.
So wait. Well, because I mean, it's like an. Hold on.
Yeah, okay, good. So.
Should I start there?
Yes.
Now, how should I kind of like play those?
How I did it when I played this piece was that because you never repeat the same thing like the same way, even if it isn't in sequence. So how I did it was like the first one was a forte, and then the second one was like a little softer to make a contrast, and then the next one was building up, and then all of a sudden the piano is just like, oh, I'm gonna be really, really soft and not be loud like you thought it was.
For me. Do you have a pencil or should I? I'll just.
Yeah.
Just want to write that in.
Be careful that when you go to a softer section that you don't lose the tone in your bow. So you just start getting a little bit airy. And with the fortes, yes, they should be loud, but you don't need as much attack on them. I mean, it's good. It's just I feel like it's elongating the notes a little bit.
Okay, so.
So keep going. this one out long enough. So that's why it feels like it's a little jumpy-ish. So it's, so it's like, but that's a B. So.
What?
Right there. Yeah,
What'd I do?
You did an open G, I think.
Oh.
I mean, it's all like how you hear the line, like think how you would like sing it. Because this is Baroque. They had like kind of just dynamic contrast, like piano forte, because they and I mean, at least in like the pianos and that stuff, there wasn't that much variety they could have in the like by crescendos whatnot and that stuff, or medium versus soft, and it was kind of all just there. So like they didn't really have like mezzo fortes or fortissimos or anything like that. Like if you look at most Baroque music, you'll see forte and piano, and that's about it. But it's really a stylistic choice, I guess. One thing that I would just be careful here, like you did better this time, but it slows down a lot. So when you go to practice this, you could even try keeping through where you're playing this, and then
play 16ths.
Yeah, play those ones as 16ths, just to keep a steady tempo through it. And I know I'm throwing a lot of information at you at once, but one other thing is with these ones, I think another reason of why they sound so accented is because the bow is changing its angle a lot. So work on trying to do them with like smaller angles.
Okay.
So and excuse when I demonstrate, I'm gonna do all those slurs because that's how I learned it. And I don't like. Okay. It's not a G. But yeah, that was much better. And yeah, even work. I know, like, I guess because the bowing makes it a little weird, but just try doing small ones even with that bow. But that's sounding it. So